What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Masculine Energy. In this video, we're going to talk about one deep attraction trigger. God damn it. Just to make sure you guys are watching. So, but first, before we get into that, down below, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Number 2, join the email list. It'll be down below. The link, when I have it in the description, it'll eventually be there. But there'll be a link. You copy and paste that to your address bar. You fill out the information. When you join that, you'll be able to get access to my newsletter. Okay, when you join that, you'll be able to get free information when I decide to start doing some serious campaigns. I've been so focused on the videos first, so you'll get there eventually. One deep attraction trigger. Now, I'm sure you guys might be able to guess what it is. You might be thinking confidence. You might be thinking maybe height. It's actually having a nice body. Why does this matter so much? Why does having a nice body matter so much to women? Why does it matter to other men? Why does it matter to you? Why is it so important? Well, if you think about it, we as humans judge everything in this world, doesn't matter what it is, even objects, on appearance. Apparently, there's some sort of thing out there. There's a study or some sort of statistic out there saying that I think it was just Americans throw out like I can't remember how much it was off the top of my head percentage, but a lot of food gets thrown out because it doesn't look great in their eyes. So everything's judged off appearance. Your clothes, what kind of clothes you wear. Do you have a strong jawline? Are you overweight? Are you balding? Do you have nice hair? Is your face symmetrical? Do you have a lump coming outside of your fucking face? Are you short? Are you tall? Are you skinny? Right? Everything is judged off of appearance. And to be honest, like, I don't really know exactly why. Probably because we don't have anything else to be judged on yet before somebody gets to know your character. So we judge off of appearance. And most of the time you'll be walking around and you'll be like, you know, in a mall or something like that, and you can see people who are attracted to you. If you look at their face, if you look at their face, they'll be able to, they show on their face that what they're looking at when they look at you is nice. How can you tell? If more and more people actually looked at other people in the eyes than they do nowadays, because people are afraid to look in other people's eyes, then you would actually see what their face is saying when you look at them. So when I walk through the mall, I look people in the eye and I make sure that I'm looking at them and they look at me. I make a lot of eye contact. And when I do that, I can see in the environment who is attracted and who, like, if they look at me, they either look a little bit longer than they would normally do. I'll turn this a little bit. They look a little bit longer than they would normally do. They smile, or maybe their eyes get a little bigger. They're like, oh, like, hi, right? Sometimes surprised, because sometimes when it's like, say you're walking by someone, right? And you're in a mall, as you get closer and closer, they might actually think you're more and more handsome. Like, they might look and be like, oh, you actually have like nice teeth. Or, well, they're not going to see your fucking teeth as you're walking by unless you're smiling like a big dumbass. But maybe you have nice eyes, right? Like, a lot of people are attracted to colored eyes. So like green or blue or hazel or whatever, light brown. I have dark brown eyes, so I don't really get that compliment too much. But so we judge so much off of appearance. We have to know that we're at least relatively attracted to the person that we want to be with, right? We wake up next to them. We have to see them all the time. So if they're not that attractive to you, you're not going to be into it. You're going to be like, and that's a fact of life. You can't get around that. And our soft society is pointing its finger towards that a little bit, and it's going, you know what, that's wrong and this is wrong, but that's not true. And if people just face the truth a little bit more, they'd be able to move on with their life and start working on these things. And the thing about having a nice body, and the thing about being able to work on it, it's the easiest and most controlled thing you have. You can't get taller, and you can't reshape your face unless you have plastic surgery, which isn't perfect. So you need to be able to hit the gym and keep an eye on your diet. Now, I am not perfect either, right? I am nowhere near where I'd like to be physically. And I think there's two things. I don't want to make it an excuse, because I'm not an excuse kind of guy. But if I had to come up with one, it would be this business and my multiple businesses that I'm working on. I'm trying to get out of the 9-to-5 rat race. And then number 2, I actually have a girlfriend, and we all get comfortable and we all decide to not really put our best foot forward when we're in long-term relationships. I know how attraction works, and she knows who I am, right? So when they know who you are and they fall in love with your character, that's a little bit different. And that's why it's not at the forefront of your mind to be in the most physical shape ever when you're in a long-term relationship. However, when you're dating and you're, playing the field, spinning plates, and you're just, going from girl to girl, having a nice body will help dramatically, because when people look at you and you have a nice body, they automatically assume that you have a fantastic character. They're like, oh shit, this guy takes care of himself, so he must be disciplined. He must be able to take care of himself. He must be able to take care of anybody who might attack us. He must be a dominant figure. He must be a dominant guy. He must be masculine because he has a great body. This is the assumption that a woman is going to think when she looks at you and you have a fantastic body. Now, you don't have to be Arnold, okay, and have gigantic muscles and, be in the gym for like 4 or 5 hours a day. You'd be surprised with what body weight workouts you could do at home would do for you in a few months if you did them every day consistently. I have made a promise to myself that starting in this month, November, not December, that I would be hitting the gym every single day. Now, that's a lot. And everyone's like, well, you're going to be overtraining, blah, blah, blah. And it's because the way I am as a person, I'm either all in or all out. And I hate that I'm like that, but I am like that. And I know myself. So I might as well just fall in with what I'm used to. So I'm going to go, I used to go every single day when I was in high school. So I still have pretty big shoulders and broad, I'm pretty big, but I want to get my body fat percentage down and I want to have a nice chiseled chest and all that. So I'm going to start going every single day. What I'm going to do is I'm going to document that here for you guys. So you guys can see, you guys can follow my lead. Right. And, thanks to one of my subscribers and, people that I talked to, he gave me a diet plan. I'm not going to say who he is, but thank you. And I'm going to follow that also with some fasting. So I'm going to show you guys how powerful being in the gym can be outside of just looks. It can actually change your entire life. It can change the way that it changes the way that you form habits, and it changes the way that you have an outlook on food being a fuel instead of just, eating whatever you want. There's certain things that exercise will do for you that way, and it helps you sleep better, all kinds of that shit. But that's for another video. So the one deep attraction trigger, have a nice body, get physically fit, and because people are going to judge you on that, and people are going to assume that you are a certain way, a certain kind of guy, because of having a nice body. So take a look at some Instagram models. Take a look at some people who work out every single day. I 100% look at a guy who has a fantastic body and I'm like, I respect that guy more than I would somebody who is definitely overweight. And if you just think back to any time that you've been walking around and seeing, somebody at a pool maybe or whatever, you're like, oh, how could, especially somebody that's really overweight, you don't respect them at all because you have lack of control. You can't control yourself, can you? People who go to the gym are looked at as somebody who has fantastic control over their mind, and has fantastic control over discipline and just showing up every single day. It shows character. It definitely boosts up how masculine you look to a woman when you have a fantastic body. You don't even have to be that tall. You don't have to be extremely handsome. They'll look at you and be like, that guy has good genetics. That guy has this, that guy has that. They'll have all of these things to say. But if you're handsome and tall on top of that, then boom, you're way up there. Work on that. It's the easiest thing that you can do to change your appearance and change how attractive you are. It's the best thing you can do. Go start it today. Don't have a stupid ass, January is a month away. Don't have a dumbass New Year's resolution because the gym's full on January 1st, but by January 31st, it's fucking empty. Start now. The best time to start is right away. And I have to follow my own advice, obviously. So I'm going to be posting this. I'll let you guys know when I'm going to start because I'm going to make sure that the hours at my day job are not early so I can actually go to the gym every single night. I like going to the gym when it's not busy. So, and I'll show you guys my progress and then I'll share with you, pictures of me and stuff like that. Most likely on my Instagram or something. That's it for this video. One deep attraction trigger. Work on your body. Go kill it. Subscribe down below. Like the video. Comment on what you guys think is a different attraction trigger or where you guys are at with your bodies. I'd like to know. And keep your eye out for the next one. Stay tuned. Done.